So what's going on guys, welcome back to another Redmi Note 4 video, and in today's video we are going to be taking our first look at MIUI 10 on Mido. So you guys been asking me for a very long time since I'm reviewing MIUI 10 on my Redmi Note 5 Pro and just making installation videos, which also even supports for this device, but finally we have the first China beta build for a Redmi Note 4. I was expecting to directly get it as a global beta, but yeah, China is the main priority as it's the homeland. So there you go, this is the first build and it's quite stable, and there are many device specific features I know here which are very surprising as they are just experimenting with the software as of right now, but we will just take a look. So this is our home screen. Then I have actually reviewed every single thing in MIUI 10, but still we will be taking a look at the Redmi Note 4 because you guys haven't seen. So starting with the UI. First of all, notification panel. Drop it down, as you can see you have blur, and this blur has a bit of a lesser resolution than Redmi Note 5 Pro, I guess, just to make it lag free, which is a very good thing. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but if you have like text behind it, it just bothers a bit if you compare it to a Redmi Note 5 Pro or a Mix 2 side by side. But then again, if you expand it, you get more toggles. If you scroll to the right, you just have more toggles. Going to the edit mode, you can actually add more third-party apps. As you can see, I can add nearby. Then again, if I have any kind of custom app such as Substratum which has its own toggles, I can just directly add it over here. This was actually available in the May global betas, but I can't actually remember. And then there are more toggles such as car mode, and GPS is actually available over here, which was just missing in Note 5 Pro again. And we will take a look at the car mode again later on, but let's just take a look at the apps because they have a bit updated. So again, going to the shelf gives you an Xiaomi AI button, which surely works, but I don't know any Chinese, so no use at all. Going to the phone app gets a bit of an update. As you can see, it's a more flatter UI. I mean, it looks beautiful on the Note 4, but on bigger phones such as the Note 5 Pro or Note 5, it kind of bit annoys me because it just looks same to the Galaxy S9. Then again, we have messaging app, bit of overhaul. I mean, they have just completely flattened out the UI by just inserting white just like FlymeOS, and they have given a holographic effect to the bottom buttons. That's the only thing they have changed. Then the weather app gets a whole new update. I know it's a first beta, so yeah, forgive it. Then the weather app gets a new update. Yeah, finally it works. Let's just put in my city. What kind of shitty weather provider are they even using? Which doesn't even consist like the major cities. Let me say data provided by no one. Okay, colorful clouds. Yeah, those are the weather providers for the China betas. For global betas, you will get the accurate weather, which is one of the best ones. But as you can see, it gets a whole new UI upgrade. It has sunrise and sunset effect too. Right now it's afternoon, that's why it's just dusk, because it's raining over here. As you can see, sunset at 9:18. Pretty nice touch. The UI looks amazing, gives you a whole lot of information of upcoming events, as you can see. Then we will take a look at the settings later on. Then security app hasn't been updated yet. As you can see, it must be looking like this, but I don't know when that's arriving. Then again, into the tools, you get calculator, file manager, which has been also upgraded. Like literally in China beta, they updated almost everything. In global, they almost just updated like 4 to 3 apps. In file manager, as you can see, if you scroll through, you get a bit of a bigger UI, a more adjusted one. As you can see, if you go to right, you get the 3-dot menu on the storage. Just amazing little touches. Then you have Xiaomi AI if you want to just directly trigger it over here. As you can see, tells you more about it. Then you have compass, screen recorder, everything is just pretty much the same. But the clocks get a huge upgrade. As you can see, the UI gets a heck of a lot of darker, which I really like. The text is kinda hard to read as if right now, but in dark it just works perfect. Then you have clock and stopwatch, timer. Timer looks like iOS or FlymeOS. I can't actually remember which one looks similar to it, but they have actually taken out the whole holographic effect of it, which I don't actually like. I was used to just play with those holographic clocks all over these 4 tabs, but now it's just gone. Then on to the calendar. Calendar again has been updated. I'm actually showing you guys everything, but this is not included in global beta, so take it with a grain of salt. As you can see, UI looks amazing as of the all apps. Then again, the Notes app. The Notes app kind of looks like the recent apps panel, but there you go. You can just directly create voice memos or just type in your memo, which is a very nice thing. Mi wallet and games, everything just stay the same. And then the camera. Yeah, it has a huge upgrade. As you can see, in terms of UI, you have square and everything just over here, manual. All the features hardware related are still the same. As you can see, there is still no portrait mode, which is quite weird that they announced it into the official, even like the global event, and still it isn't here. Like Redmi Note 4 is actually getting portrait mode, but it still isn't here. But in video, if you go to settings, no, it's not 4K video, of course. You get an option for frame rate. Yeah, now you can record in Full HD 60 FPS, which is kind of great thing. Even if they are not giving in 4K video, like literally Full HD 60 FPS is not even supported on Note 5 Pro yet, like officially. Of course, you can record 4K on all of these phones, like since Note 3. But selecting frame rate is kind of first, I guess, since Mix 2. And then again, coming to the other UI elements, volume panel gets a huge upgrade. I mean, it looks like Android P. As you can see, you can expand it. Then you have DND and silent mode right over there. Again, if you're viewing videos in landscape mode, it just takes like a 10% of your screen, which is again amazing designing by Xiaomi's team. And then you have recent apps panel, which has been also upgraded. There was a bit of a lag over there. As you can see, it gives some hiccups, which will be fixed in future. But yeah, it's not the best and smooth experience as if right now, especially when you open like 10 different apps. As you can see, if you clear it out, if you have 3 to 4 app, it doesn't just lag. As you can see, let me just open some few apps. As you can see, lag free experience, butter smooth. You get RAM usage and split screen up top, but now if you want to lock your apps, you can't just scroll down because that works like that way. You have to actually hold on your app. As you can see, now you can lock split screen or just go to the app info. Really handy. Again, amazing designing by Xiaomi. And then let's just head on to the settings. As you can see, settings look much more flatter than before. So let's just go to my device, wait for 2 seconds. As you can see, spec sheet works. Well, I mean, it's bit weird that it doesn't work in Redmi Note 5 Pro even if you flash a Redmi Note 5 ROM on it. I mean, that works cause in China, Redmi Note 5 Pro is Note 5. As like over here, Redmi Note 4 is 4x in China. But yeah, Note 4 gets the charm and it just works cause it really looks great. So going to the all specs, as you can see, you get everything over here. Android version still 7.0, we are getting nothing newer than that. Developers would be porting once Android 8.1 hits to the Redmi Note 5, the standard one in India. But let's just take a look at the other things. For example, going to the display. You have ambient display which is broken right now and double tap to screen wake, nothing new in that. And just reading mode and stuff, pretty much the same. Scrolling down, wallpaper, sound vibration, again same. Notification status bar same, home screen settings same. You get Xiaomi AI, but everything is Chinese and it's not coming to a global release, so yeah, no worries. So going to the MIUI lab, you don't get the tabless, which is just standard over the MIUI lab features. You do get car mode, we will just take a look at it in a minute, but you have picture in picture. Yes, I don't know what's wrong with Xiaomi, but Xiaomi is just porting Android Oreo features over to Marshmallow and Nougat. Like literally, we could even see this on Note 3 running Android Marshmallow because they already given split screen and it just works like Nougat. Like they have ported each and every single framework files of it. Personally, I have not checked it. As you can see, there are no accessible apps, so we will just literally go to Play Store and install Chrome to check it because I don't have a YouTube Red subscription as I live in India. So we will just quickly install Chrome. As you can see, Play Store fully works. Until then, we will just take a look at the car mode. And I really love this feature, but again, isn't available in global beta, so we are not seeing it. Start to learn, start, next, try it. As you can see, gives you a very nice UI. Wake up voice assistant by tapping. Then again, you can just switch to hand mode by swiping up, just like that. Okay, didn't understand shit, so we will just exit it just like this. I mean, it should exit like that, or we can just disable it that way. Again, going down, you have the same stuff such as additional settings, light mode, your cloning of apps, everything is just the same. And I guess Chrome is being installed right now, as you can see over there. Picture in picture doesn't still say accessible apps, so I guess it's still broken. And for the installation of this actual ROM, I will not recommend to just install right now, as if just wait even for the global beta cause it has been announced. But if you can't just hold yourself, you can just press the I button over here and grab the ROM file from the link in the description. It will even help you to install Google Play Store on your phone, so that's pretty simple. And see you in the next one. Peace.